Kia ora, man. Hello, world. My name is Lachlan Black Michael, and today I want to talk about unresolved feelings. I want to talk about how experiences can happen to you, and because you can't find a solution to the problems that experience has caused, you end up with this gut-wrenching feeling inside your heart that kind of influences the way that you interact and respond to things in a way that you otherwise normally wouldn't. Today I want to bring up, my experiences with unresolved feelings, what I feel about them. Get all right in the background. I got a poem, right? I got a poem I want to read to you. Let's put my glasses here. Also, I don't know if you noticed. Look at my makeup. Ooh, my eyeliner. Can you see eyeliner? Really, this camera's kind of bad. Whatever, right? Whatever. I did some makeup. Pretty cool. Fuck, I suck. Fuck, I suck. Fuck, I suck. Fuck, I suck. This pain deep in my heart keeps me down on my luck. The inexplicable hate in an endless parade dances a tortured state, seething day after day, fearing all about, stuck in my core. This pain deep in my heart. My heart's over here. This pain deep in my heart, it aches for more. A weakness to test the power of time and how I may best this weakness of mine. Regardless, I'll find an answer to be. This pain deep in my heart, it speaks to me. It tells me I shouldn't. It tells me I would. It tells me a past where I know I could. Where the weeds grow from below or lightning strikes from above. This pain deep in my heart, it also knows love. So even without mutual peace of mind, I will nurture myself, in essence, to be kind. Well, what do you think of that? That's a pretty good poem, right? Be like currently in my life, right? Currently right now, there are two people who who have caused an unresolved feeling in my heart. One's my dad. Right now, my dad. It's all passive aggressive, whatever. I hate it. I hate it so much, but I can't resolve it, right? I can't go to hit him and be like, Dad, we need to talk this out. He'd be like, I can't do that. And the second is the unspoken person who means so much to me, and I just want to love them with all the love in the world, but for that I need to be the person that they want me to be, or whatever. I don't know. Right? I don't know. What I do know is that I have feelings about them stuck in my heart that I cannot solve, that I cannot talk to them about. And it's okay, just in life sometimes that happens. A friend, family member, whatever, right? You just can't talk to them for one reason or another, and you wish you could. But with that, right, with this inability to resolve the conflict within yourself, right, regardless of them, it's living life is mostly for yourself, right? And you can argue about that, whatever, right? But I know that we live for ourselves. We exist for, us. The people we want to be, children are a whole lot other conversation, but I'm getting off topic. I need to forgive myself for feeling these things. I can't hold on to these feelings in hopes that one day I will be able to resolve the conflict with the person, because that's unrealistic and probably isn't going to happen. But what I can do is, I can reflect within myself. I can say to myself, hey, you know, these things suck, but it is what it is. Learn to channel these feelings and the emotions that come with into something constructive and substantial, like a video, like a YouTube video. Wow. Like my little Lego thing, or poetry, or just something that expresses you, the way that you are, the way that you feel. And, I know I can't change them, but I can change me, right? Like, the world is full of variables, inconsistencies that just you have no control over. You do have complete control over yourself, right? And over the next few years, before I turn 25, before I reach the fully developed brain stage or whatever, right? Before I reach that, I need to get over my biggest limitation within myself. And I don't know what that is, right? The answer's probably right in front of my face. It's being told to me all the time. I just keep ignoring it. But regardless, I need to best it. I need to get over it. I need to be who I want to be. I don't know what that is either. Actually, that's not true. I have an idea, right? I have steps towards, knowing what I want to become. Maybe I can't see, like, 10 years from now, like, oh yeah, I want to become this. That's stupid. Because, we change all the time. Your expectations of yourself and others, they change all the time. Until they don't, right? Until they don't. Oh, scary. Um, but, experiencing, in a conflict within yourself because of others, it's just something we have to live through. Not live with. We don't want to live with these forever. Maybe we live with it in the moment, but we want to get past it. We want to make it the thing of the past. And how long it takes to get there doesn't really matter. Based on context and stuff, it kind of does. But usually, we will learn how to move past it. We'll learn how to forgive. And we'll learn that, not everything's all that serious, and who cares, right? I mean, hate is a unresolved feeling. And this notion that you despise something so much that you have to put time and energy, you have to invest that to try and resolve it. That's all within you, like, there's something about you that you hate. It's not really about them. Um, which I guess is true for like for every feeling, right? Like it's, some people can be a catalyst to those feelings. But at the end of the day, it's all from you. It all comes from you. The way that you react, the way that you. Why am I winning? The way that you feel about these things, it's just a part of who you are. There's nothing inherently wrong with feeling the way you want to feel and the emotions that come with it. It's just how you act about it, how you behave, how you let other people help you with it. These factors are important for moving past it. In relationships, don't get me started on relationships, bro. Unresolved feelings in relationships. Oh. I don't want to talk about that. Do I talk more about my dad? I will. I will talk more about my dad. He is the biggest one. Right? The other person, it's a whole other topic. I could probably talk about both. I will talk about both. I will start with my dad. My dad. Every time I think about him, think about how he is now and how he was before. I think about how he was loving and caring, and what's the word where you kind of bend the rules. Malleable? I don't know. He would enforce things you should do for the betterment of yourself without harming others. And other than that, he wouldn't really care too much about what kind of things he did. But now he cares about everything you do, and doesn't care about what it is at all. Just the fact that it could be something. The fact that theoretically this could be a problem. And I hate it. Oh my god, so much rage. Oh my god. Oh. I want to be loved by him. I want to be able to love him. I want both of us to look past all the mistakes we've made. Why did it go dark? I want to be able to look past all the mistakes we've made and just accept that we are both flawed humans, that no matter what we do, we will always have each other. I remember I was 15, 14? I was 14 in year 8. Wait, it was year 9, right? Because when I was 11, whatever, right? 14. I remember he told me, if at any point I killed someone or I needed someone dead, he would help me hide the body. I remember him saying pretty much those words. Right now, that's not true at all. That he would never, ever, ever. And he can prove me wrong all he wants. I would gladly be proven wrong. Whatever, right? Anyhow, I bring all this up because there's inner feeling within me that I want what he once was. I want my dad back. Not this husk that's just living off depression and passive aggression and self-hate. You know, these flaws that have been bestowed upon me from as a birthright that I need to get over now as well. You know, I really don't want. I fucking hate him being that. And he's 1970. He's 66 now. 56. Bro, he's not 66, is he? Yeah, he's 56. He's 56. You know, if he doesn't, I don't know if he's going to change these things. He's just cemented himself in misery, and just like disguising it all as like pure joy. Um, you know, I want to get over these feelings of self-hate, of misery, of passive aggression, of sarcasm and whatnot. I want to get over it. I want to be done with it. I don't want it stuck inside me for the rest of my life like him. Right, that's that. Let's move on to the other topic, the other unresolved feeling I have within my chest, and my stomach, and my brain. Her. I won't say her name, but it's so obvious who it is. You know, I know that everything that happens is for the greater good. As terrible as it is, as painful, as miserable, as joyful, it doesn't matter. It is all so that we can become the best versions of ourselves. But I really, 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 really want her physical presence in my life. And not even physical presence, just maybe a voice at least, bro. Like, I wouldn't mind a call every week, or, you know, hanging out every month or whatever. I don't care. I just want to be her friend, bro. I just want, you know, her presence. Did I say that already? Whatever. And I'm not going to bring up past and stuff. It doesn't really matter. You know, the past was all we had. You know, we enjoyed the time we spent together. We have, you know, similar issues about our family and whatever. Right? She completes me in all the ways that I complete. That I can't complete myself, and vice versa. I hope. I think so, anyway. Whatever, right? She is my one. There is nothing that can change that. I will love her for eons, for the next life after this and the life after that, until I don't exist anymore. Until my nothing will stop that. Nothing will get in my way, and that doesn't mean I can't love other people. And I'm willing to try a relationship with other people. But the love I have for her is so unique and special. And I don't want to get past it. But I don't want to lose that ever. I guess it's like they mirror each other, right? Like this unresolved feeling I want to get rid of my dad, and then this unresolved feeling that I want to keep forever with her, for her, no, for me, Nothing can really stop me from achieving that, except myself. If I cling on to this, not desperation, but this dependence that I need my dad to love me in my life, then I'm never going to get over it. But if I, engage in self-love and appreciate who I am, regardless of the validation from others, I can get over it. I can, not channel anger, but rather, I don't know, the opposite of anger. I know what that is. Maybe that's an issue. Maybe I don't know what the opposite of anger is. So I don't know how to channel this emotion or feeling that I don't know how to feel. Thoughts? I don't know. Like, believe in yourself. Believe that you can get where you want to go, and you will get there. Subconsciously, if you believe in it, it will materialize. It will come about just through your actions that you take. There's also the inaction that you take, which can also lead to the result you're looking for. Life is strange. Like the video game. Like you can project, these feelings that you don't understand, or don't know how to resolve. That's not completely bad. There might be something wrong with how you go about it, but the projection itself isn't really a problem. If you can at least recognize that the projection comes from somewhere. I've definitely projected my unresolved feelings in the past, and I know I shouldn't have, but that projection is what got me to where I am now, so sue me. To end the video here, maybe. I don't know. That's pretty much all I have to say about unresolved feelings and stuff. Like, I don't know. Just bringing out the two examples and how I go about, trying to get over it. Really, I know I will. I know I will. Just in the moment, while you have that, stuck in your heart. The pain deep in your heart. It kind of sucks. But, with a supportive environment, that understands that it is a problem that you're trying to overcome, that you're willing to face, that'll help get you through it. There's not much to be concerned about except losing yourself. Anyhow, be good, live well.